Hey guys, it's your boy Ghost, your ghost of dreams, and today's story time is going to be a really funny one. So if you like the story time, make sure to leave a like, and I would really appreciate that. So let's get into the story, shall we? So this all started off on a normal high school day, and let's call this dude, the main dude, Kevin. So Kevin and me, we weren't the best of friends, but we were friends, kind of more like acquaintances. And I knew him, like I knew the type of guy he was. So he would usually go out a lot. He would skip a lot of classes. He would smoke a lot. He would get stoned hella, and sometimes he would get caught. Sometimes he wouldn't. Sometimes he'd just be normal and go to school like normally and just be a normal student. But now on this day, nah, he said screw that. No, today I'm gonna be different. That's what he said. So this all started on I think a Wednesday morning. Now on a Wednesday morning for school, we could be able to go to in the afternoon because it's a Wednesday morning and there's like no classes in the beginning of the morning. So I wake up around the afternoon and I do my usual routine. I get up, take a shower, blah blah blah, brush my teeth, and I'm ready. Now, when it's a Wednesday morning, I don't really bring anything with me, so I just bring my money so I can, pay for the bus and go to school. So I get on the bus, I pay, I'm walking to school, and in the distance, I could see Kevin. Now, Kevin is with a group of three people. Now, as my previous stories, this high school was a forest, a huge school. It was like massive. It was massive. It was a massive school. And I see him in the distance, and I just see him talking to his buddies, and I think nothing of it. I'm just thinking to myself, oh, maybe he's just, talking to his buddies. He's, just chilling. And I just continue going to class. So my first period, he's not with me, and then my second period comes. So my second period were in science, and this teacher, no one likes this teacher. Let me tell you why. Because everything that was like snitchable, or like he would snitch. He was a wussy, and he just sucked. Sometimes he was a pretty good teacher, but most of the time he was annoying as hell and no one liked him. But yeah, so as we're going to class, it's already halfway into class, and Kevin pulls up finally. Now, in the distance, the whole classroom can see Kevin because the windows are open and the door is open. So in the distance, we could see Kevin. Now, as he's closing in, we can see him wearing all black, and we can see his eyes. Now, let me tell you, when this guy came in, this man's eyes were bulging red. It was so red to the point I'm like, is he okay? But it was so funny. Like in the classroom, everyone was laughing like silently to themselves because they could tell he was stoned, like hella stoned. And let me tell you what my teacher did in this situation. So Kevin pulls up, and my teacher is the first to, see him. So the teacher goes out, and he's like, Kevin, so did you take anything before class? And Kevin's just like, huh? No. What? No. Obviously not. And the teacher's like, let me have fun. I'm gonna have fun with this, cause like this teacher he didn't care. He was bored this day. He wanted to have fun. He wanted to pass the time with this kid. He didn't tell him to go to the principal's office. No, he didn't tell him to do anything. He just kept asking questions, such as this. So Kevin, why did you come to school today? He's like, to learn. And he's like, oh, okay. Do you know where you are right now? He's like, school. And the teacher's like, okay. Do you know who I am? And he's asking these like stupid questions, right? But because I don't know why he's asking these questions, but he asked them. He's like, you're the teacher. He's like, no. What's my name? And bro, when I tell you, he was stumbling on his words so much, he was not able to answer the question at all. He was like, you're, what, bro was so high. I don't even know what he took. He couldn't answer a simple question as, what's my name? Everyone knew his name. It wasn't even a complicated name. He just couldn't say it at all. He stumbled on his words the whole entire time. And I could see this man, the teacher's face. I could see the smirk on this man's face when he was so evil, but it was so funny. It was so funny. And and then he asked the question we were all asking to ourselves. He's like, so Kevin, why are your eyes so red? He's like, oh, I was looking at the sun for a long period of time and my eyes just got really red. I'm sorry. Do you have any eye drops by chance? I would really like them. And yo, this man came up with an excuse right beforehand, but it was such a trash excuse. Like, why would you look up at the sun? That why would you do that? That doesn't make any logical sense. And then what I tell you, the teachers, he tried to hold this like laughter in so hard, but like there was a little bit of like a he let it out a little bit. He's like, so Kevin, it was like that. And then finally, after a few more questions, he said, okay, all right, Kevin, you seem unwell and unable to participate in the classroom activities, so I'm going to escort you down to the nurse. But we all know he was gonna get in trouble. We all know he was gonna go to the principal's office. He was lying. He knew what he was getting into. So the moral of the story is, don't be like Kevin. Don't be like Kevin at all. Like if you're gonna smoke or like do anything like that, at least like do it to a certain amount. Because don't be like Kevin where he did this. I mean, I really want to know what he took, honestly, because this man's eyes, like if it seemed like it was gonna pop out of his eyes. I'm not gonna lie. It just was so red where I thought it was just actually bleeding at one point. But like, my God, this dude reeked of weed. And he was like, my God, when he was walking as well, you could see him like super like wobbly. He was like confused and like didn't know how to do anything. But after a few, we see them going down to the principal's office. And yeah, that's where it really ends. And then all of us in the classroom were just laughing so hard at Kevin. And the next day he came in like nothing happened. Like I asked him, bro, why did you come in so high yesterday? And he was like, what? I wasn't high. I was just, I was grooving. I was chilling. I was vibing. And it was it was so funny. But yeah, so if you guys like this story time, make sure to leave a comment down below. If anything like this happened to you, I would love to read it. Maybe even tell the story on my YouTube channel. Who knows? But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe. It's free. And it's been your boy Ghost or Ghost of Dreams. And peace.